This game is rated E10 for ages 10 and up. For more information, please go to esrb.org. Hello everyone, Kirbyvolt here, but you can call me KV, and welcome back to the Tears of the Kingdom logs. In the last log, we completed all of the Lightning Temples, so now we have a new astral projected person with us. We have April, astral projected Riju. So now we can use the lightning attack whenever we feel like it, anywhere, anytime. I mean, within reason. It has to charge up after you use it initially and all that stuff, but it's fine. Today, I think we're just going to do some more exploration of the Gerudo area. I don't think we've done enough Gerudo explorations per se. So we're just going to see what we can find here. Like a lizard that is going to run away. Well, dang. Yunobo. Thank you. There was a blue piece, yeah, there we go, blue pea, that led us here. But it looks like we didn't get confirmation that this was considered a new cave, so we've probably entered this cave from a different vantage point before. Gonna take that. Stupid Gibdos. Also, I can just put the Gibdos on fire if I want. We do have Apper to help us out now. April, or what? Because we have apps, like on your apt. We have apt, as in the word apps. We have apps, like apps on your phone. We have appy, as in annual percentage yield, which will probably be the funniest one. Oh, little frog's right here. And we have April, because that is how, I don't know about other nations per se, but at least in the US, the English way we abbreviate April is the first three letters of April. Actually, now I'm thinking about it. Are all? Yeah, huh. I guess I never realized that. All abbreviations are just the first three letters of the word. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work. The sand is constantly coming down. What does that help with? I don't think that's cracked in the way you think it was. I think it was just here to tell you, hey, there's another side to this, and you have to figure out how to get in at some point or another. Okay, I'll take those, that's fine. Because January is J-A-N, February is F-E-B, March is MAR, April is APR, May only has three letters, so it's just May. June, which is only four letters, is JUN, which is kind of silly. And July, same thing, also only four letters. I guess it looks like that could be broken, but I don't think that's what it intends you to do there, so. I don't know what that would help with, actually. You just, like, put more sand in here, I guess. August is AUG. September is SEPT. September's the weird one, because it gets 4 for some reason in some places. I mean, sometimes people just do SEP, but for some reason, people want to put that extra T on. So if that's the case, why can't we just abbreviate July as July and June is June? Because they're just, you know, they're just 4 letters. It's not that big of a deal. October is Oct. Which I think there's a reason why it's called October. Because when you think about it, Oct in October comes from the idea of, like, octopus. So at one point, it was probably the 8th month in the year. And then it's no longer the 8th month in the year. At least based on whatever calendar that we got our current time structure from. Because, I mean, if I look at October in Japanese, it's literally just Zugatsu, which is just 10th month. So I don't know. I think the Japanese and other cultures that utilize those kinds of characters, maybe not kanji specifically, maybe not Chinese or Japanese, but like from that particular area, I feel like a lot of them just go first character for month, second character for month, third, and it's just like that's way more efficient. Why have we given these all these fancy names? We don't need anything fancy. It's just the first month, man. You know, and eventually be the 12th month, and then once the 12th month's over, we just wrap back around. It's kind of crazy how it works. But yeah, like October was probably the 8th at some point in November. Its abbreviation is NLV, and December is DEC. I could have sworn, for some reason, I thought that there was a month that, like, the abbreviation doesn't make sense. But now I'm thinking about it, like, I don't think that's the case. It's JAN for January, FEB for February, MAR for March, April is APR. Yeah, I'm blanking. I'm confusing myself right now. So don't worry about it. What we should be worrying about is how we're gonna do puzzles. More mirror puzzles. Yeah, I know it's badly damaged. Just let me have this. You know what? Forget this. I'll just take one out and use it. It's easier to aim that way. It was kind of cool because I'm pretty sure this is the underground area for the Gerudo Town's like safe haven, their bunker. And so basically, you go here first, learn the mechanics of what you're going to be doing in the Lightning Temple, and then go to the Lightning Temple, or vice versa, which I think is very clever. And it gets us to do more of these puzzles, and I do like these puzzles because I think they're fun. Now the question is how we gonna get this light? Oh, well, I'm busy. I'm doing puzzles. There's no enemies here. Leave me alone. Stupid getting health insurance. You guys get your own jingle and everything too when it's about to go off. I wish I had a jingle every time that my health insurance was going to cover something. I'm sure most people would be like, well, that's what the commercials are for. No, 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 no. It plays when I use my health insurance specifically, just for me. Just like it's playing right now for all of Ganon's mooks. Everyone else has to hear it. I'm sure everyone like in Gerudo Town hears it, like at Lookout Landing. I'm sure they're all hearing this music right now. They're like, hey man, what's up with that? And then they hear the roar, and you know it's inactivated, and then it's like, oh my gosh, the blood moon. It's there, and it's like, okay, cool. And then it goes away, and then we can be back on our merry way to doing whatever we were doing, except now there's just this red stuff around, and you're like, man, I wish I could use that red stuff, because that's good health insurance right there. Okay, so I see a potential problem. Because I can't go... Is that... Ooh, did I get in there? I did! Alright, let's see if I can aim this one properly. Ooh. There we go. I'm not sure how this is working, but I'll take it. Yay! Alright, now let's go check out... Oh, the Bullfrog's probably in that one. In that chamber. Oh, no, it's in this one. Hello! Just here to collect. First you shot me, and then you bring out that long sword. What are you gonna do? I just want the gem in your gut. Oh, that's been giving me a canker sore. Please take it. I don't think that's how canker sores work, actually. Well, it hurts. Yeah, I know the mirror. Oh, that's just to get more mirrors to help you with the puzzle. Well, joke's on you. I already knew how to use mirrors because I had some. Hooray! I think. Some days you just don't know. And that's okay. Some days we also have to deal with this jerk. Please go away. Oh, butts. I don't want to deal with a like right now. They're so annoying in this game. Like, can you just, like... Yeah, maybe use a better attack power weapon. You guys want to help, maybe? No? Okay. Just, I'll stand over there. Actually, I don't know where Astral Projected Riju went. It's fine. Her lightning powers won't work on this thing anyways, because it's already lightning. I'm just asking, like, Sidon, you just stand there, man. You could have poked it with your stick, but you didn't, and I'm confused why you didn't do that. Okay, bye. I'm not using the shield anymore. And what's in the treasure chest? What do we get for our troubles? Not the worst. Okay, well now we have gotten the bullfrog here, and we solved the puzzle. And we still have about 35-ish minutes left. What else are we gonna do today, past me? Past me never tells me anything. It's a shame. Wait, what are you doing in there? What are you doing in there? Just hanging out there, like, hey man, this is my hole. I'm gonna live here now. It's like, what? No? Don't do that. Please don't do that. You have nice, loving, caretakers and people, and you live like only like a few blocks away from where this is, so it's not like you need to live here. But I also get that you're the astral projected version of Riju and not the real Riju. So I don't know, maybe you want, like, I mean, I got a vacation home over by Terry Town. Yeah, well, we got room. I mean, there's only one bed, but we got room. We got plenty of floor space. Get a sleeping bag and just clonk it on the floor. I carpeted the main floor pretty decently. Take some of the stools I have in there, just push them together, make a makeshift bed there. I'll have to get a mattress, obviously, but I'm sure we can figure that out. Now I want to go down this particular crevasse, but I need to get more orbs. So I guess we're going to go now look for those orbs. Also, hey, look! Water! There's now water back in Gerudo Town, which is just dandy. I like water. That may seem like the most bizarre thing to say, but it's good for you, and it keeps you hydrated, and you should drink it. Because of the reasons I just said. Anyways, hey, can I have that orb, please? Oh, yeah. I did find a picture. Here you go. See, I put back together. It might be hard to read, but oh, you can read it despite the very large crack in the middle. Yeah, I have more. Oh. Well, dang it. I guess I gotta find 3 more of those. I just want the orb. Just want to finish the orb quests. Now I'm like, are there more in here? I don't think there are more in here. I think they're like located in other spots, but you know, there could be. There could be more of those big giant stone slabs hanging around this area. Or rather there aren't, because I don't particularly care for this particular area. Especially that. Also the quicksand. The quicksand's what I don't like the most about it, if I'm being real. Oh, is that a stone slab? Is that a stone slab, or is that just a column that fell off? I think it's a column that fell off. Well, dang it. At least there's no enemies here, so I guess this isn't the worst spot in the world. But yeah, I don't think there's anything of importance here, so let's just ascend the scaffolding. No biggie. I'm hopeful that sometime in my life I can get my teeth better aligned, which sounds crazy to say because I've technically had braces for like 10 years, so the fact they're not aligned yet, at least not completely, is very annoying. Basically, I had like different procedures done, but I can tell that I'm starting to develop TMJ. I forget what TMJ stands for, so I apologize for not answering that, but I'm definitely developing it a little bit because my jaw sometimes will crack between the joints of my jaw and the upper part of my skull, which is really annoying. So that's what probably that noise was that you heard, if the mic even picked it up. But basically, I was told that that's not a stone tablet. I'm sorry, Pasme. Told like, yeah, we've done everything that we possibly can without doing jaw surgery, and jaw surgery just sounds miserable. Basically, what it would be is that I have to go in, obviously get put under sedatives and everything, and then they work on my jaw. But then, because it's healing, you can't really use your jaw for what it's meant for, which is eating and stuff. So you basically need to be eating liquefied food for like 6 to 7 weeks, and that just sounds awful. So I just went, okay, well, how far along is like most things are in place right now. It's just a matter of I have a little bit like the right side of my mouth, the right side of my teeth are a bit closer together than the left side of my teeth. So there's problems a little bit on both sides. For the left side, I can develop a little bit of TMJ, I think, just because the gap between the jaw and the skull is a bit wider. And then the right side, I have the problem of grinding my teeth at night, which would lessen the enamel and make them more susceptible to getting cavities and whatnot. So I wear a mouth guard to prevent that. Oh, bye. But I can definitely tell that, like, I'm still gonna have problems with it going through life, and I'm just hoping that there's gonna be some method that doesn't involve jaw surgery down the line. Because technically the last thing I did was actually still considered a new method. And I apologize if it gets a little TMI on this, because it's technically a procedure, it's technically surgery, so for the next 2 to 5 minutes, just be wary. I had these things put in called temporary anchorage devices, or they're called TADs, and they're basically these metal... They're these metal hooks. Like, okay, they're not hooks per se, but they're these metal... Like, I'm not... Because if I describe them, like, as a hook or as a pin, it sounds painful, but it's not really that painful. There are these metal pieces that go into your gums, and then through the process of having braces, and then... What am I doing with that? What was I doing? Just like, I'm here to cause problems. Flips over table. I'm leaving now. But with braces and then using rubber bands with your braces, you link the metal pieces together to the braces on your teeth when you're sleeping at night, and that helped actually kind of readjust where the teeth alignment was. And that was considered a new process when I did it, or at least a relatively newer process when I did it, and that was during the late years of my college life. So if that was new then, and that was over a decade ago, there's probably gonna be something new by the time I'm like 40 or so. So maybe I'll be lucky. Who knows? You never know what good endeavors we can find, so long as it is A, affordable, and B, not run by dumb tech bros. AI at the... Okay, well, let's see this right now. He seemed okay. Wow. Okay, I guess I'll go talk to you now, and you're gonna be like, "Hey, get out of here." And you know what? That's fair. I did eavesdrop, and that was rude. Yeah. Oh! Madison! This is Madison. This is Hudson's daughter of the Hudson Construction Company. This is the gal we helped, not on the logs themselves, but we helped in the side quests while I was visiting Terrytown between logs. And this is the balloon that her dad made for her on her just as a parting gift, because he knew he couldn't see his daughter again after she came to Gerudo Town. And it looks like she brought the balloon with her. That's adorable. I did it. Thank you. A drink, please. Noble Pursuits, a popular fruit juice in Gerudo Town. Its tropical flavor will cheer you right up. Oh, that's actually really good. That's not too bad. I'll take plenty of those. That sounds delicious, actually. I would love to go to a bar that sells non-alcoholic drinks and see how good the drinks are, because I love like fruity drinks, but I just definitely don't. Alcohol is... bleh. Wait, her name's Pyra? Hold on a second. Yeah, I know. There's the guy who's in the jail and everything, but oh yeah, because it's the maybe he's great. Maybe we should talk to him. Me talks to them. Them. Please leave. Oh, okay. I understand. I'm sorry. So yeah, anyways, to cap everything off with the teeth thing, basically, I hope that there's a procedure later that could help with my jaw. Doesn't involve jaw surgery, because jaw surgery sounds painful and miserable. I don't think I am. Okay. Sure. I'll go with that. But also take good care of your teeth, take good care of your gums, like... it's important that you do that. You may not understand why right now, but it's important. Unless you're older than me, in which case you probably already learned why. But just take care of them in general. Oh, another letter in a bottle. What's this one say? Oh. This seems like a pickup, like a scam artist. Oh boy, what does this one say? It says the same thing. Alright then. Alright. What's this pot do? I want to break it. Yeah! I don't know what that did, if I'm being real. I want to pull the chain. Oh, well, there goes another... Well, we found the source. If we just ascend right here, we'll find... Wait. We'll find, this person over here. Okay, well, I picked them up like 3 times, and, okay. You have fun with that, I guess. I don't... Why put a pin there? That seems like a very weird thing to do. Oh! Oh! Okay, I get where you're laying down past me. I think we ran into a problem already. I think the pin has been lost because we crossed it. Yep. Oops. Well, it's like right here, obviously. Nope, it is not. Not where it is. Let's try this again. I don't know why it would be right here. Found stairs? That's nice. Alright, let's just go. Okay, so this is where... let's just go mark it with an actual... Why are you surprised? I've done that like 5 times already. Okay, so let's do that. Jump down this conveniently placed hole that I was crawling on the ceiling for a moment there. I wonder if this lady knows that she's, like, A, littering, and B, that these aren't, like, going anywhere, so it's not gonna help her in her endeavors right now. And I'd love to tell her that, but she seems to not want to talk to me, so... Fair, but also... What, hello? What are you doing down here? Swim up. And swim up these little waterfalls, but I think they just go to the surface. Wait, what? Yeah, nothing we can grab there. Well, I think this is how we got into the secret shop. So I'm already forgetting things I've done. Good job, me. It's okay. It was at least 4 to 5 logs ago now, which Not sure if it's the same recording session. I'm gonna wager probably no. Yeah, right now I'm super transfixed on trying to get into that jail cell. Although I feel like we've already gotten in there somehow before. Unless I'm remembering when I did it. I'm not remembering the part where I recorded talking about when we did it. Yeah, okay, so we've already been here because we already looked at all these letters in a bottle. Nope, nothing here. It's like, this is the closest we can get to it, really. There's gotta be another way. Well, that doesn't help much because all the lines are just like overlapping like crazy. I gotta stretch. What noise was that I just made? I don't know. But it's a noise I can in fact make. If it was a noise that anyone cared to hear. Which... I guess you heard it, so... Sorry if you didn't care to hear it, because you heard it. What am I trying to do here? Take off more clothes, I guess. Or put on other clothes. It's just, you know, there's so little clothing on the Vo armor piece. Oh, you're a Korok. My screen was dark. I couldn't tell I was a Korok. I thought that was a member of the Gerudo who was hunching over and cleaning something up. Very weird things get mixed up. You know, Koroks, Gerudo, almost the same thing. They're not, though. Don't ever... There's a Korok right there that I'm just gonna keep ignoring for some reason. That's okay. That's okay. We don't need to get it. We're just gonna play in the giant waterfall pool they have here. It's not a pool, but like these waterway canals, like I would love these in an actual city, just to, like see the water flowing everywhere. Especially if like they can make it out of like glass on the sides, not the bottom. Bottom needs to be a sturdy thing. I mean, glass is pretty sturdy too, but like glass on the sides, you can see the water flowing as it flows into the waterfall. Even though I know waterfalls are typically very loud, and the ones that I've visited tend to be fairly smelly. But that's also because the water was not very clean. So I don't think all waterfalls are like that. Hopefully. But they are loud. But they also, like... In fictional media, waterfalls always look just so calming and serene. And it's just like, man... I want to go to that waterfall. And it's like, yeah. Maybe don't, like, live 5 feet away from it because it's gonna... Well, I mean, your ears are probably the least you have to worry about because, I mean, if it floods or anything, you're gonna be a big problem. You decide to live there. But, like, yeah, it's definitely very loud. So I hope you like that noise in the background constantly if you want to live by the waterfall. Did they fix my desk? No! Flip it back upside down, I tell you. No, I'm gonna ruin everything. I'm gonna destroy this classroom. Down with education. Except it's actually fairly important, so please get regularly educated. Question your education materials, because not all education materials are made in teaching a good education in mind. But please get educated if you can. I know it's a sad thing to say, if you can, because I feel like everyone should have an equal opportunity to get educated. But sometimes it doesn't happen, and that's a very unfortunate truth of the world, and it's dumb, and I hate it. I'm sorry to hear that. Kids Club? I remember Kids Club. That was a thing when I was a kid. I never went to it because Kids Club was just... They call it Kids Club, but the reality is it was just daycare, but you were in school now, so they're not calling it daycare. But that's basically what it was. It seemed like they did fun stuff though, at least, so that's good. And I'm not saying that it's a bad thing it exists. I understand why it does. It's an unfortunate thing for why it exists, because basically the parents are so busy that they can't get their kid at the time school gets out, so the kid stays for Kids Club. And then the parents can get them later, but I'm sure that can also be very taxing for both parties. The parents who just like, hey man, I want to be done so I can see my kid. Hopefully. Please be good parents. And the kids who are just like, oh man, Kids Club's fun and all, but I'd really like to hang out with my parents. Which, you may be thinking, what kid says that? I think a lot of kids from ages 3 to 10 probably would say that. Once you get into the middle school age range, then no, they're definitely gonna be like, parents, nah, puberty, nah. But gotta cherish the time you have people when you have them. Which was a sentence that I thought made sense, and maybe it didn't. Yeah, so I'm a special case. I'm glad you're telling me that. Okay. So, let's see if we can make this guy happy. I mean, the easiest thing would be, hey, could you throw him out of jail and then tell him to leave? And he's like, yeah, okay. But I think the guy's gonna be like, no, I'm not leaving. And it's like, okay, man, well, I tried. Not my fault. Not my fault that I was like, hey, I'm trying to abide by the rules. And he's like, well, but you're a guy here. And it's like, yeah, I have special privilege because of reasons. It's like, what reasons? Well, I'm kind of a big deal. I'm like the hero of Hyrule and everything. I was like, what? No, you're not. I was like, well, I mean, look at this master sword I got. It's clearly a fake. Okay, well, if you're not going to believe me, then that's your problem. Well, your name is Greta, so... Oh, hello! I didn't see these last time. Let's just get these. These are a pain in the butt to get in Breath of the Wild. If we can just buy them right now, why not? Alright, so the great thing about these is that they will make your movements in sand and snow be very... He's like right below you. Okay, but yeah, the snow and sand boots, they help you be able to move normally through sand and snow, depending on which boots you're wearing. And I'll give you a hint. The sand boots do not make you move normally in the snow, because otherwise it would be named incorrectly. So it's great that I've talked to both the husband and the wife, and it's like, hey, you guys want to, like, talk? And it's like, no. Okay. I've tried everything. Yeah, all the kids sleep up here now, which is very cute. So, there's Madison. I think the youngster next to Madison is, yeah, Aquat, who is, I believe, the youngest of the Gerudo kids. Okay, well that's nice that I can apparently. Well, I don't like when it's like, yeah, we're booked, but I can make an exception for you. It's like, no, wait a minute. I don't want to be rude. But also, like, what's your booking system? Is it like virtual key? Is it extremely long lines that are inflated for no apparent reason? Do you have a paid system of people who can go to the front of the line? I am literally just explaining all the current Disney World tactics that they use. Instead of having fast passes, which used to be free, and you used to get them. I know you had to get up like early in the morning to get them for popular rides, but man, it was still... they were still free, dang it. It was still a bit more of a fair system, if I'm going to be real, because if you're going there with family, the kids are probably going to be getting up early. Just saying. Just saying. But no. Let's nickel and dime everyone. I don't think she's running that kind of business. I'm going to be real. She seems very trustworthy. Yeah, so we're just... Yeah, Madison and Aqua are the newcomers. A frustrating shop. That's a great way to put it. Yeah, Madison was the newest one to arrive. But Madison... Like, Madison's whole quest was she was scared to go off, and Hudson, like, was scared to essentially not be able to see her again for a long time. And the little side story you did with that was actually really cute. It actually gave Madison the confidence to go off to Gerudo Town, and it gave Hudson, at least for now, some closure with his daughter, and, like, happy to see that she's going to embrace becoming a strong woman, just like her mom. That's why Hudson fell in love with her. Also the fact that her name ended in son. Hudson picks of very particular standards that are very interesting. Can't have Addie work for the construction company. No. It's Addie's son. Although it looks like they've relaxed the rule of you have to have son in the back at the end of your name in recent years. Because I don't think everyone in Terrytown has the son suffix. At least not anymore. Which is good. It was a very bizarre request. I mean, obviously Madison still has it, because she's the son of the town's mayor and founder. Yeah, so I'm trying to look for Aquat's picture if it wasn't obvious. I don't know if it's an actual thing we can get, but that's what I'm trying to find. See if I can find that and, like, help bridge the gap and help her parents be able to see each other one last time, so then her dad can finally get out of jail and then leave. But I don't think that's actually something we can do. Now what? I think this is telling where the secret shop is. Because if you look at the map, that's all the locations of food stalls, the inn, and then also where the sand seals are. And Madison and Alclet would have slept here before we took care of the sandstorm. So she obviously etched that on the wall as like, hey, This is where mommy works. Now maybe I can show this to this guy, so he knows that what's going on. But maybe I can't either. We'll find out. If I can talk to him. Yep, we know that. Oh, I have this. Yeah, I have information. What? I don't. Okay. Hey, Ryuju, there's this nice man who just wants to be a good father and everything. Like, can we let him out, just see his daughter, like, once, and then, like, making sure if he doesn't, he goes away? And, like, if he comes back, like, by all means, do whatever you want with him then. But I'm just asking, like, you know, be a nice gesture, maybe help him out, you know, don't separate families. Oh, okay, well... What's that? Alright, let's do it. Why in the shelter specifically? I wonder if I could have gotten this earlier and just taken it. Okay, so we gotta find a green plush doll. Which is actually kind of cute. I wonder, did they make merch of that? I feel like that would be an easy thing for them to make merch of. Then again, unless it's Pokemon or Kirby, which are done by different companies, that's not Nintendo. Nintendo is pretty adverse to making merchandise of their characters that is not Amiibo or Mario stuff. Like, you know what would be really cool? Remember E3 2015, where they had the Star Fox puppets? Not saying like make those puppets again, because those are like Jim Henson Creature Workshop puppets that are like very intricate and very detailed. But like if you can make those puppets at a smaller scale, you could sell those and like just, you know, a slightly downgraded version like that. I think people would be interested in that. You know, Puppet Fox, Falco, and Peppy. Maybe not. I mean, maybe actually make some tangible Fire Emblem merchandise that isn't a card game or a mobile game. I mean, I guess card games aren't the worst thing in the world, but... I guess there is merch of Fire Emblem stuff because they have, like, the figures and whatnot. But I want plushies. Plushies are always superior. Plushies... they can still get dusty, but it's easy to clean the dust off, and we're also, like, out of time, so I can't finish this thought right now. So instead, I'll see you all in the next one for the next Tears of the Kingdom log. Hope you like this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't have if you don't want to. Pick a Tears of the Kingdom if you haven't already. It's quite the adventure that we're going on, and we're going to have some more crazy ones as we go to the next one. So have a wonderfully great day, and I'll see you on that. See you then. Until then, ciao.